I'm going to talk a little bit about some of the things that happened to me in high school, and I'm going to throw in some different stories here as we go. Um, there were some high school kids when I was going to high school that were kind of bullies. My dad was a bully with us and with my mom, and I've been a bully in my own way with my kids and my wife and the people that I've dealt with, and I've learned that from my dad, and I've come a long ways actually. We all learn from our family improper attributes and habits, and sometimes it takes a lifetime to kind of clean up the bad the bad habits that we have. So I'll talk a little bit now about some high school bullies. The kids ahead of us in junior high and high school were kind of bullies. Several of them grew up on the same street, and there was this street over in Pleasant View where they're just really rowdy kids, and they just were hard on other boys, and they were tough. So they would bug us, and some of them were related and so forth. But I remember a couple. I'm not going to say the names. I eventually ran into some of these guys later on in life, but this one particular kid, he had a girlfriend, and we would come out. I'd come out of seminary and be walking up to school, and he'd be walking with his girlfriend. And he thought he was a tough guy, you know, and he'd always like try to bump it. He'd like just keep walking straight in front of you. He'd never move out of the way, so you could walk around each other. So I thought, this guy can kiss my butt. I'm going to bump into him I'm not moving. When I walk, I'm going to walk right through his space. And we did that several times, and he didn't like it, man. But I didn't put up with his crap. I bumped into him several times. What was funny though was later on I saw him and at a job site that I was on, and he knew who I was, and he never said anything about it. I never said anything about it to him either. But he was at least nice at that point, pretty nice at that point. But you know, these sometimes older kids that are small like to pick on kids that are younger than them, that are big. And I was a little bit bigger kid, but I was younger, so they thought that they were tougher. And after my other experience with my other friend that was a bully, I decided that I'm not taking their crap anymore. So I'm always of the opinion, if there's a bullying you, you just got to kick their ass, and at least they'll know that you're not going to put up with their crap. You may get beat, but you got to stick up for yourself, and you can't back away. You got to be fearless, because if you're fearless, they will, at least at the very least, that they will respect you. It's best to be friends, and it's best to be kind, but sometimes you just got to guard and protect yourself. So that's the way it is.